evening. Welcome to Asia Newsline. I'm Lipakshi Khurana. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Tuesday, the 14th of November. Indian Prime Minister Modi calls for joint efforts to fight terrorism during ASEAN summit in Manila. Court issues non-bailable arrest warrants against Pakistan's finance minister in corruption case. An artist spread message of love, peace through art in Afghanistan. And now for all the details. Two encounters broke out between security forces and militants in Kulgam and Pulwama districts of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province on Tuesday. Security forces gunned down a militant in the Kulgam encounter, and the encounter was still underway when the last reports came in.
Security forces gunned down a militant in an encounter in Kulgam district of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province on Tuesday. The forces cordoned off Nobukund area of the district and launched a search operation following a tip-off about the presence of militants. The gun battle began as security forces came under fire from the militants as they neared the hideout. Meanwhile, another encounter also broke out in Lam forest area of Tral in Pulwama district after the militants fired upon a search party of security forces. The encounters come hours after two militants were gunned down by police after being attacked on Monday in Handwara area of the province. Arms, ammunition and cash were recovered from the encounter site. Security forces have been battling militants in the region for many years now. Though India accuses Pakistan of infiltrating militants across the de facto border to carry out attacks, Islamabad denies the charges.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday attended the 15th India-ASEAN summit in Manila city of Philippines. While addressing the world leaders, he called on for joint efforts to tackle the global menace of terrorism.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday attended the 15th India-ASEAN summit in Manila city of Philippines. While addressing the event, he assured India's steady support towards achieving a regional security architecture that best attests to the region's interest and its peaceful development. He also called for joint cooperation among the nations to fight the global menace of terrorism.
हमने अपने देशों में आतंकवाद तथा उग्रवाद से कड़ा संघर्ष किया है। अब समय आ गया है जब हम इस महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर आपसी सहयोग बढ़ाकर इस चुनौती का मिलजुल करके सामना भी करें और समाधान निकालें।
Prime Minister Modi also attended the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Summit and the 12th East Asia Summit held on Tuesday. The annual summit brought together leaders of the 10-member ASEAN and its dialogue partners, including China and Russia. Earlier in the day, he also held bilateral talks with world leaders on the sidelines of the summit. Prime Minister Modi met his Japanese counterpart Shinzo Abe, Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, New Zealand Premier and Brunei Sultan Hassan Al Bolkiah.
Moving on to news from Pakistan, the Accountability Court hearing the corruption reference against Pakistan's Finance Minister Ishaq Dar on Tuesday issued non-bailable warrants after Dar failed to appear before the court. Dar's guarantor during the hearing told the court that the Finance Minister is presently in London for his heart treatment. The court adjourned the hearing until November 21st. Meanwhile, Pakistan's ousted Premier Nawaz Sharif has challenged the Accountability Court's decision to dismiss his plea to club 3 corruption references against him and his family into one. The Accountability Court is scheduled to hear corruption references against the Sharif family on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Kashmiris recently held anti-Pakistan protest in Pakistan's Rawalpindi city and Muzaffarabad city in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. The alleged human rights violations have become a norm in the region where the Pakistani security agencies are operating with impunity.
The United Kashmir People's National Party or UKPNP recently held a series of demonstrations against the kidnapping of political activists from the Pakistan-administered Kashmir. The protesters shouted anti-Pakistan slogan in Pakistan's Rawalpindi city and demanded an end to forceful occupation of Pakistan-administered Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. They blamed Pakistani security forces for enforced disappearances and extrajudicial killings of people in the region. A convention was also held at the Rawalpindi Press Club, during which the speakers raised several issues concerning the people of Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Meanwhile, a protest rally was also organized in Muzaffarabad city of Pakistan-administered Kashmir. In recent days, several incidents have been reported where the Pakistani security forces have used force to repress political activists who have raised a voice against Pakistani occupation and exploitation of their natural resources.
In news from Afghanistan, it's been over 3 years that the National Unity Government came into being in Afghanistan. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani and CEO Abdullah Abdullah's cabinet, however, is still not complete. This has irked the local politicians and lawmakers.
The National Unity Government, or NUG, was the result of a US-brokered agreement between Ashraf Ghani and Abdullah Abdullah after both claimed victory in the 2014 presidential election. It's been over 3 years of NUG, and President Ashraf Ghani and CEO Abdullah Abdullah's cabinet is still incomplete. This issue has been frequently criticized by politicians and lawmakers. Speaker of Afghanistan's parliament Abdul Rauf Ibrahimi on Monday said the NUG is an illegal government as it has failed to bring an end to the job of caretakers in the ministries.
امروز هم صدای ما را میشنوه باید اعتماد مردم با خود داشته باشه حکومت باید قانونمند شود بیشتر از این موضوع را به تعویق نگذارد.
Ghani, after assuming the office, pledged to form the new cabinet within 45 days. According to critics, Ghani has failed to deliver on it. The NUG leaders have in the past on different occasions pledged to resolve the issue of caretaker ministers.
هغه وزارتونه چې وزیران نه لري او د سرپرستانو لخوا اداره کیږي ورباندې باس نهایي شوی ډېر ژر به نوې څیرې ولسي جرګې ته د اعتماد د رایې در اخیستلو لپاره وروپېژني.
Several ministries, including crucial ones like Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Defence and Economy, are being governed by caretaker ministers.
Artists in Afghanistan participated in an exhibition held recently to raise voices against violence on women. The event also appealed for peace in the country through a variety of performances.
A number of artists in Afghanistan recently participated in an exhibition of paintings, theatre and music to raise voices against violence on women in the country. The event exhibited paintings by artists carrying different social messages. Artists also took part in a variety of events appealing for peace in the country.
چند تا از خانم‌ها تابلوهای خود به نمایش گذاشتن. هدف اساسی ما شما شاهد هستیم که در ولایت‌ها ازدواج اجباری بسیار زیاد است. دختر خانم‌ها را نمی‌مانند که به تحصیلشان ادامه بدن، درس بخوانند، تحصیل کنند. در سن 14 ساله، 7 سال و زیر سنین اونا را به ازدواج میدن.
از این طریق می‌خوایم به همه بفهمانیم که افغانستان یک از کشورهایی است که تشنه صلح است و جوانانشان روز به روز به عرصه ازی که صلح ایجاد شود، صلح پایدار ایجاد شود.
Women are equal to men is not taken as normal in Afghanistan. Afghan women stepping out of their homes is still a taboo. However, in recent years, many have fought for their rights and have broken barriers in several fields dominated by men.
Egyptian Defence Minister Colonel General Sethi Sobhi on Tuesday paid tribute to Indian soldiers at War Memorial India Gate in capital New Delhi. He also met Indian counterpart Nirmala Sitharaman in a bid to boost military cooperation and strengthen strategic ties between the two countries.
Egyptian Defence Minister Colonel General Sethi Sobhi on Tuesday paid tribute to Indian soldiers who laid down their lives during World War I at War Memorial India Gate in New Delhi. He later rated Amar Jawan Jyoti or Flame of the Immortal Soldier and was accorded a Tri-Services Guard of Honour. Later, Sobhi met his Indian counterpart Nirmala Sitharaman to boost military cooperation and strengthen strategic ties between the two countries. India and Egypt share close contact from ancient times and both had agreed to step up maritime cooperation last year.
Reality shows are in buzz these days. They're a platform for many to enter the showbiz and gain access to fame. Auditions for an upcoming reality show to be broadcasted on a national television channel attracted hundreds of enthusiasts from India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province.
Auditions for an upcoming couple-based reality show were held on Monday in Srinagar city of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. It was for the first time that such an event was organized in the province. Over 150 boys and girls enthusiastically auditioned for the show titled Dates to Remember, which will be aired on channel MTV India. The show would judge the compatibility of couples. Couples will be seen doing tasks and competing with each other to prove themselves.
वो अपना टैलेंट शो करे कुछ बंदों का इसमें ऐसा होगा कि वो मतलब मैं सपोज मैं अपनी बात करूं मेरा मतलब मैंने फ्यूचर ही इसमें समझा है अपना कि मेरा पहले से ही शौक था कि बॉलीवुड में काम करना इवन मैंने थोड़े से शोज़ भी किए हैं कुछ बाहर भी मैंने काम किया है इसमें थोड़ा सा लेकिन सिंपली अकॉर्डिंग टू माय ओपिनियन मेरे लिए तो ये आई कैन से माय प्रोफेशन
वेरी फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग ये बहुत अमेजिंग है कश्मीर में इतना टैलेंट है ठीक है एंड ये जो ऑडिशंस हो रहा है यहाँ का जितना भी टैलेंट है हम बॉम्बे लेके जाना चाहते हैं यू नो एंड डेट टू रिमेंबर एक ऐसा शो है इट्स अ रियलिटी शो तो जो भी रियल चीज़ें हैं कश्मीर की वो निकल के बाहर आएंगी एंड इट्स हैपनिंग फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सो इट्स एक्चुअली गुड
The couple-based reality show will be aired across India on MTV with a total of 13 episodes. It will be hosted by popular faces of reality TV in India.
Designers showcased their latest collection in a fashion show in India's entertainment capital, Mumbai, over the weekend. Bollywood actors also walked the ramp for the designers as fashion enthusiasts applauded their art. Well, that's all from Bollywood's upcoming epic period drama film. Now our viewers can watch the show on South Asia Newsline. Is an ode you can also visit us on facebook.com/Asia Newsline and follow us on Twitter at Asia Newsline. Well, that's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow.